The legendary Fifth Avenue Theater is known for putting on some of the best local productions. In town right now on stage, the 1954 Broadway musical, The Pajama Game.
Yeah, I saw this last weekend. This musical, one of my all-time favorites, and actually had the opportunity to kind of go backstage and learn some of the choreography and see what exactly it takes to put on a local production on this scale.
This is our once-a-year day, once-a-year day.
Come on, Union, get hot! Long before this golden-aged musical, The Pajama Game hit the stage at the Fifth, it was long nights of blood, sweat, and tap shoes. Hours of rehearsals, especially for these three dancers, set with the difficult task of taking on the most complicated choreography in the musical. Steam Heat. Steam Heat is musical history in its own right. The number introduced the world to the one and only iconic choreographer Bob Fosse.
It's like we live here. You know?
Yeah, it is like we live here.
Like we wake up here, we're here for 8 hours a day, and our brain is constantly Rolodexing this choreography.
The deceivingly simple number packs a punch with hat tricks and Fosse's minimalist dance moves. No easy feat. How challenging is this? How does this rank?
This is one of the toughest. Yeah.
So naturally, I thought it was a good idea to try it out myself.
Fosse's got that style of that great turned in, so we're gonna turn our toes and invert everything. Go left, right, and down and up. Yeah. We're gonna walk 1, 2, 3, and then you grab your hat. Yep. You get your hat!
The bowler hats are a signature part of the classic number within a number.
It's funny, saying it to you now, I'm like, wow, this took a minute to learn. I need your love.
There it is.
To keep away the cold I got.
It's quick too.
Yeah, it is cold. Yes.
It's time to put it all together.
I got steam heat to keep away the cold I got. Nice job.
That's just about 2 8 counts of a 5-minute number.
There's going to be a lot of challenges to come along with something that's so specific, but you know, you get to know each other, you find your flow and your dynamic, and you find yourselves within the piece, and you know, you create magic.
Magic set in the 50s. The Pajama Game deals with labor troubles at a pajama factory where workers are demanding a raise.
I think there's a lot of elements that are important today, you know, of fighting for wage and women's rights strong-willed women in the show.
A timely, serious issue certainly, but it's a musical, so you better believe it's encompassed in belting ballads and lavish dance numbers.
We need the arts right now. I mean, come in and sit down and to this show it's not rocket science. We're just gonna dance and sing for you.
Just escape and, you know.
It's just a ball.
Yeah,
it's
have
just
some fun.
All right, the Pajama Game runs through March 5th at the Fifth Avenue Theater, so if you haven't, go ahead and see it. So much fun.
Look at you. Look at you.
Jazz
But how hard was that? I mean, you said there's only 2 counts of, I don't know.
Yeah, two 8 counts, essentially.
But, I mean, it looked kind of, I'm not a very good dancer, but I mean, was it harder than it looked?
Yeah, I mean, it's this kind of iconic style. It's very, you know, it's a signature move, so everything is very, you know, stylized, and it was difficult. I actually did that show when I was in high school years ago.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I convinced them. I'm like, will you let me learn some choreography? And they were nice enough to do it. But so much fun. I love the arts,
That's
and
great.
this is a great musical theater town that we live in. So we're grateful that, you know, we get to see local productions like this.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. It's great to see you out on stage. That was awesome.
Jazz hands.
Woohoo!